cut this, but you're doing this shit in front of the camera.
No, I'm trying to console you, my brother.
Dude, it's alright. I enjoy my own company.
Just talk to me, my nigga.
Nah, fuck y'all.
Talk to me, my nigga. What's going on, dog? What's going on?
I ain't fucking y'all niggas.
As a man, dog.
It's nothing. I can't be by myself in Applebee's.
My man.
And get the 2 for 1 for myself.
What kind of lonely shit is that?
Dude,
That's
I enjoy my
normal activity.
I enjoy my own company. It doesn't have to be that I'm with somebody. I enjoy my own. You better legally die on them niggas ain't got no shit.
I apologize.
Yo, for what? Yo, that's why. Are you mad?
Yo, Joker and losing was like the greatest thing that happened.
Yo, dude, we haven't even done our intro. How are we gonna carry on with the show? We have once again for the 15th millionth time. We're gonna clap. Ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3. Awkward silence. Johnny Doe.
Alexa C. We here live once again with my brother from another.
Johnny Doe, DJ Real Time on camera.
Live from Queens, New York. The greatest borough out of the whole 5 boroughs.
Like,
I had a count real quick.
Yo, because that chick you were dating, right? You got confused, huh?
I'm gonna tell you something. Never go to the Bronx, nigga.
Like once I meet a girl and then I ask her where she's from, like say if I meet on Instagram and I see the BX, I'm like, unfollow. I don't want nothing to do with that.
No offense to you. You know, but the BX, we got. It
has great scenery.
You know,
it has great scenery.
It's those hills.
Yeah.
Nah,
those hills.
All just aside, I have family in the Bronx. Shout out to all of them. They know who they are. But the thing about the Bronx is like the girls. I don't know what it is, but they're like raised to be just as hood as the men.
Dude, I was dating this chick one time. To drop her off, I had to drop her like 5 blocks away because I thought I was gonna get robbed or stabbed. I thought she was gonna stab me getting out the car.
I remember it was her brothers that had to stab me.
Yo, I was like, what the hell is going on with here? First of all, you have to get your passport. You have to get fucking that toll. You know, the toll. The MTA services ain't making it any easier on dudes out here.
Not to mention the tolls. Is like they should at least come with insurance. Yo. Like, what if you don't make it back?
Yeah, like or something. But you know what gets me though? That she was getting mad that I didn't see her that often. I'm like, bitch, when I met you, the toll was $5.50. It's just $7.50 now.
Now you gotta take
inflation. That's a $15 trip just to see you, just to chill in the living room with your mom.
My father just recently went to the Romeo concert. Shout out to my man's Romeo. He knows why. My father just went to the Romeo concert, and he said it took him about an hour to go to the Bronx, but coming back, it took him like 3 hours to come back on train. That was on train. Now, mind you, he would have gone in car. It would have took him 3 hours back, trying to dodge niggas' bullets and everything.
No. First of all, if we would have gotten in the show and came back, and the car would still been there.
But you know, thinking about the Bronx, it's not as bad as I make it seem. You gotta remember, J-Lo comes from the Bronx.
There's a lot of people,
you know,
but like nondescript.
Like another borough you gotta put up with the women type is like Brooklyn. Like these girls start throwing up gang signs in the middle of an argument to you,
dude.
Like, nigga, you don't want it, nigga. I'll fuck you up,
bitch,
nigga.
I picked this bitch up, put her in my car, driving through. This bitch asked me if I got some Bobby Schmurder. I'm like, yo, if the bitch listens to Bobby Schmurder.
I remember her. That's the bitch that been selling crack since like the 5th grade?
Yeah, she got a body about a week ago.
Oh, like, I'm telling you, son.
Like, I had to get rid of this. I had to
dance on
this. Nah, but the thing is that nowadays, it's tough to find a girl, the missions you go through, because they're not making it easier. Inflation. And P.S. to make a long story short, I got funds for that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got the funds to keep up with these different bitches nowadays.
And just to get sidetracked for a second, women don't realize like they don't want a broke nigga, right? But mind you, you get paid. Let's just say your check. One day, what you just worked 3 days for, you spent it in 3 hours. And then they get mad because it's like, oh, I don't want a broke nigga. Mind you, you have to go put gas in your car. You have to look for an outfit because you know you can't be looking like a bum nigga. You can't be looking like a bum nigga. So you gotta go out your way to get yourself a nice little outfit, the cologne, the deodorant. You know what I mean? Because deodorant is expensive now. I'm about to just start walking around with no fucking deodorant.
I'm about to do European bitches.
I'm just saying though, natural niggas do it better. So anyway. Waste all that, the gas, you go pick them up. Do you think that they offer you gas? Do you think that they offer you a drink?
It's like a hit or miss because you might get lucky that night.
And then you gotta give them drinks out the ass just to like,
to try to get them there. Like, yo, at what point is it right to try to like speed up the process? So you just be like, bitch, better suck my dick because yo, I done spend my whole salary on you, and I ain't getting none. Talking about, oh, I gotta wait a month.
Now here's a good question. Why is it okay for you to have to spend $200 a night on a girl to get some, but you just can't start the night off and give her the $200? Like, all right, let's just get down to business here.
Well, because then I think it would be categorized as prostitution.
How? Technically, it is though, because you go through all this whole shit.
It is,
just to get where you want to get to.
It is, but then bitch might get the wrong impression. Bitch think you're paying for sex, which in reality,
but then that's just
you
like
are.
That's just like, I didn't make her suck my dick. I just put my dick by her mouth, and it just happened, like, you know, because she didn't want to look like prostitution. She didn't want it to look like prostitution.
But then you gotta be careful about that, because then what if the bitch is half drunk and you try to put a stunt like that? It could be rape.
Well, you see, I'm talking about it.
Better.
So it's better if you just give them the 200, because then they're sober.
That's true.
And it's not like, oh, I'm
No, you gotta do it in payment increments. You can't just give them the money up front, and then what if she leaves halfway in the night, like, oh, I gotta go, my homegirl's out, so she better you $200. No, you gotta break it down. This is what I would do. I'll break it down into increments. She gets in the car, give her $50. We get to a spot, give her another $50.
Okay.
Halfway in the night, give another $50.
But what are you doing during this night?
I'm trying to finagle something.
But what are you doing during? Where are you giving her the 50? In your house?
Oh, you could. Oh, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea, right? Like, while you watching Salvador Gigante, every time they give a commercial, you give her $20. I know.
Like the bitch part of the contest.
Exactly.
like she's part of the contest. Like, think about it. Now that we talked about that, think about Don Francisco. He's been doing this shit for years, and nobody ever bring him up on any charges.
But Don Francisco's an OG though. Like, he's an OG.
That is the man, though.
He got a nigga dressed in all black playing the trumpet, and you never see who.
You never know who he is.
Never know who it is, because he has that nigga like that. Like, yo, I'll pay for your family, wherever the fuck you from.
Too close to hometown to come from Queens, because this happened to a friend of mine. Right, he was dating this chick, and he kept. I mean, he was dating different number of chicks. He kept taking to the same spot. Now the ladies at the counter, 108 Corona Bilkies, keep wondering, like, damn, dude, like, how many chicks you gonna bring up in the same spot? You making yourself fine. She go to DR. Go to Alabama. I'm date you with a 3rd grade education. Find her, marry her, and then bring her. Just make sure she ain't getting no friends when she comes to this side.
Make sure
she leaves, no friends, no Instagram, no Facebook, no nothing, no family, no nothing. That you her guy.
Like, if she has family, you gotta make sure her family's like in Miami, and you drag her all the way to New York. Like,
I'm dragging that bitch to Alaska, far away from everybody.
It's the cheese miss and the fucking, which means gossip. It's like, it's just too much. It's just too much, and you can't afford that. And then all of a sudden they fuck around and stop cooking for you, stop cleaning for you. All of a sudden they find out how much you get paid, and out of nowhere they learn how to do long division. And it's like, yo, I want my percentage.
And you're like, wait a minute, how you with a 3rd grade education has
all of a sudden
and
it's
that's
like
the friends, and it's the friends, man.
That's all fucking friends.
And then they become bottle service girls.
And you think these bitches have Instagram? They don't give a fuck if you don't post
it's
them
like,
up.
It's like the other day, I went into a club and I ordered a bottle. I'm asking for an English. She's like, oh, no pica inglés. I'm like,
but you're a bottle service girl. Did you just walk in here and said me want a job?
Yeah, like, how you fill up an application if you don't know English? First of all.
Best place for you to find a girl would be DR.
In the motherland.
Mm-hmm.
In the motherland.
Queens.
Ain't that long enough, like, to be messing with these chicks out here nowadays. Like, bitch, we could do one thing, like, maybe once every 2 weeks, but every week.
Applebee's and back home.
I'm just saying the 2-for-1s.
You know? And they got the steak special now.
Now you gotta go during happy hour too with the drinks.
From Applebee's back to the crib.
I would sit at Applebee's by myself.
I've seen that. I've gotten calls. Like, yo, Jonathan's going through some shit because he's sitting here in Applebee's.
Why it gotta be I'm going through some shit? I just enjoy my own company.
You know how lonely you gotta be to go to a restaurant
Dude,
by yourself.
I enjoy my own company. It doesn't mean I'm lonely. It doesn't mean I'm lonely. Oh,
awkward silence. Your man in ecstasy with my man John.
You don't do that?
Jonathan. No. You high five yourself and shit.
Dude,
you like your own pictures on Instagram. Stay tuned for next week's episode where we discuss.
Why we get into that point? Why are we getting to that point? Why you trying to play me? Own company.
You shower by yourself.
Did you shower by yourself?
we'll leave it there.
I'd like to see. This has been Awkward Silence. Follow us. Follow the culture, the show, the movement, support back. You already know.